Today marks 2 years since the tragic death of Andrew Holland. The 36-year-old died at the San Luis Obispo County Jail after spending 46 hours strapped to a restraint chair. The county settled with Holland's parents and vowed to change how it treats mentally ill patients. But has that happened? KSBY Daybreak anchor Brooke Martell investigates.
In the summer of 2017, 6 months after Holland's death, San Luis Obispo County sent out a list of system-wide changes that were made at the jail and the county's health agency. I followed up with those agencies to find out what's being done to keep the mentally ill out of the legal system.
Ever since Andrew's death, we have had probably once every week and a half, people reaching out.
Andrew's parents, Cardi and Sharon Holland, continue to hear from other families around the country. 2 years later, they want to make sure the tragedy that rocked their family has turned into a catalyst for change. San Luis Obispo County officials say communication has strengthened between county mental health and the sheriff's office.
I feel like everybody's on the same page now.
Every year, millions of people with mental illnesses are booked into jails across
the Stepping Up initiative is a nationwide effort that aims to keep the mentally ill out of jails, an effort that San Luis Obispo County has joined.
The level of communication that we have with the decision makers in the court, we meet monthly to really look at the system. And that had happened way in the past, but it's happening now with a new kind of mission.
Ann Robin, the behavioral health administrator for SLO County Health Agency, says jail transfers to the psychiatric health facility have increased and the process is quicker.
At any one time, we have between 3 to 5 inmates in our 16-bed inpatient unit. We have embraced the idea that inmates have first cut at a psychiatric health facility bed.
Robin says since October, Twin Cities Community Hospital and Sierra Vista Regional Medical Center each have a mental health specialist to provide assessment and treatment upon arrival. Still in the works, a mental health diversion court.
The court can divert people pre-trial into a program if there's a nexus between their mental health disorder and the crime they committed.
Also at the county jail, Christy Mulcairn is the new chief medical officer appointed after Holland's death. She is overseeing the medical and mental health care of all inmates.
My role is not only to make sure they're getting the very best care while they're here, but try to improve the transition to the community to help them not come back.
Part of the care will soon include a behavioral health unit at the jail, a facility with at least 12 beds that will offer counseling and medication services to inmates. Deputies are now required to undergo 40 hours of training to better understand how to handle a mentally ill inmate. And protocol when it comes to safety cells has changed.
Now, inmates can only be in the safety cell for 48 hours, and they're under psychiatrist care that whole time.
But is it enough? The Holland family also released a list of changes they wanted to see the county make. Through the grieving process and a desire for change, the family has created the Andrew Holland Foundation. It's a team working to help mentally ill people in the criminal justice system. The ultimate goal? To build a facility in North County that could house mentally ill inmates who might otherwise end up in jail.
We would really like to work with the county or the city of Paso Robles and the state. I want to work, and Sharon wants to work, and the foundation wants to work with whoever's in that position to make a change.
Andrew's parents say they have high hopes they'll be able to help make some differences. Cardi Holland tells me a portion of a $5 million settlement the family was awarded following Andrew's death is being put into the foundation. Back to you.
The United States Department of Justice is conducting an investigation into the medical and mental health care of inmates at the San Luis Obispo County Jail. The FBI is also investigating whether civil rights were violated at the jail.